Hello everyone and welcome. It's KeeperMC and we are pending in queue. And you might ask why? Why KeeperMC is pending in queue on the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft, 2b2t.org? Well, the answer is rather simple. I have created myself a second account, and with this new account I'm going to attempt escaping the spawn with the bigger goal to bring it to my base and utilize it as a second ender chest to store the items. I will describe the reasons for that a bit later, and if you wonder why the sound at this time sounds a bit weird, well, it's because I have not said any single word during the escape. I was sick and somehow missed to unmute the microphone. So in this episode, I am doing a voiceover. And yeah, we are now finally in. And first things first, of course, I try to identify the location I'm supposed to move into. And as long as I understand the coordinates, we start going. And as you can see, I haven't set up the skin for this account yet. I just recently purchased it. And of course it does not that matter at the moment. And the only thing what matters is escaping the spawn. So of course, yeah, we need to understand where are we, choose the direction to the nearest highway, and then avoid any withers, potentially players, and stuff. Since in this account I'm not having anything, I mean even the ender chest is empty at the moment, it might not be as easy to escape as it is for my main account where I have all I need in my ender chest. But first things first, I noticed the portal, and probably that's gonna be something I will try to utilize to escape. As you know, the nether is the fastest way to go out of the spawn. And let's see if I will get lucky. So yeah, as you can see, we are really close to spawn, and I almost fell down in the hole because I was not watching. I was trying to focus on the coordinates and stuff. And as we can see, there is a Technoblade Sigma in front of us. But that's not something I've tried to pay attention to, and of course I got punched in the face. And it was so laggy, so I decided to not to join this fight because yeah, it's not gonna be something I would be able to win. So instead I just tried to navigate away from the spawn. And of course I've been distracted enough to go into the wrong direction, and as you can see by the coordinates, I actually go directly to spawn, like to the 0, 0, I mean. But that's me, and you know me well. And yeah, the nether, of course, is a bit spooky, but it's nothing close to the nether in the newest versions of Minecraft, which is actually dangerous because there are lots of mobs. But on 2b2t on 1.12 there's like nothing besides the players that you should fear, because the highways are more or less alright, there's obsidian all around, and if you met a player, that's actually extraordinary situation, because for how many times I've been around the nether spawn, I barely seen anyone. And as you can see, we only met one player without any gear, anything. So not much of a trouble, I would say. And yeah, I noticed that my hunger is not getting any better. And since I have no resources, I decided to walk um, instead of sprinting. And would you look at that? We found an elytra. Well, it's broken, but it's still a good find. I mean, we can simply punch some mobs to the death and get some experience point to fix it. Because most probably that's the duped one, and then it has the all the necessary enchantments, including mending and unbreaking. I've seen lots of messages in chat that people are actually finding those elytras all around the highways, like in the overworld, in the nether as well. And well, I mean, it's understandable because not only the regular players are having lots of duped items, which have absolutely zero value because they're just copied. And of course, the shops which are using delivery bots to bring the kits to people who purchase them. Of course, if the bot is having only one elytra, it's gonna be really slow each time to repair it. So, of course, they have lots of duped items in their inventory and they just drop them off when they break and put a new one instead. So that's why I think it's not anything like unusual to see elytras on the highways. I think also last time I was in an end, I also found one broken. So it's like happening all around, let's say. Boom! What's up in the chest? Of course, nothing. Even if it was having some goods inside of it, so close to spawn, it's of course all taken out. Maybe it actually would be a good idea to deposit elytra inside the E chest because, yeah, probably I won't use it anyways up until the moment I'll meet myself somewhere in the overworld to exchange the items. Because my plan is actually, of course, not to walk all the way till my base, but instead uh, use both accounts to meet halfway, let's say, and then of course exchange some rockets and elytras so that I can bring my second account to my base much faster. So that's the plan. And of course, for now, it's just a boring part, walking without running because yeah, my hunger is halfway down, but that's okay. As you can see, we already managed to went out 1k inside the nether, away from the 0 0 from the nether spawn, which basically means we are like almost 9k away from the spawn in the overworld, which means as long as I escape, there is no danger already. Of course, the terrain is still broken and then exploded, but it's not that bad as it's near the overworld spawn. Huge slime, of course. But yeah, soon probably I will go out and we'll try to find some food, or maybe just will make it, let's say, myself. Because as long as you, oh, that was loud. As long as you find some seeds, you can just patiently wait for them to grow and you'll get some wheat and the bread in like no time. I always wonder why people say that it's so hard to escape the spawn. As you can see, I'm not even running. Oh, and I almost fell down. Oh no, not really. But that scared the hell out of me. So yeah, but I mean, escaping spawn, if you are not lucky, probably is bad. But as you can see, I'm having like no issues. I'm putting zero effort. I'm just walking. So Probably it's a bit overrated how difficult it is. Maybe during the incursions or like major events when there's lots of people messing around, it could be dangerous, but on a regular days, it's just piece of cake, I would say. There are so many chests by the Cody smile. I wonder who is that person and what was his point to leave the chest. Were they leaving some food for new players or maybe some books or anything? If you know, let me let me know down in the comments. That's just my curiosity. And I think as we are getting closer to 2k away from the spawn, maybe it would be a good idea actually to start considering escaping the nether, because I mean, if it's like 10 15k away, it's probably already safe enough to go out, get some wood, and then start preparing to get some food. Like fantasy, go to some website. Well, no, thank you. Let's see. Oh, that was loud. Oh, wow. What was this achievement? Subspace bubble? What? Is that something new from newer versions or what? And yeah, I had a small break, and well, you see, we escaped the nether and we already see some wood, which means we can not only get ourselves basic tools, but if we would be lucky enough, we can also get some apples. So, if for example I would be so desperate to get some food, yeah, I would definitely place some wood on the ground. No, I mean, we could just try to replant the trees massively and in that way get some apples for sure. So that's not that difficult, I think. And of course, crafting tool is not difficult when you are focused and you know what you are doing. And I was not focused enough. Because yeah, as I mentioned during whole of this episode, I think I spent like well, probably it was one specific day, but in any case, I was sick. I was having a huge temperature, and I tried to sleep. I took some pills, and nothing helped. I was not able to sleep, so I decided, okay, if I'm still not able to rest, then let's just walk with my new account, which previously was, of course, like 7 or something hours in queue. And so far, no apples. But well, we still have 5 bits of hunger, so that's okay to walk away for now. And of course, yeah, I mean, I could just grab this cobblestone to upgrade the tools, but we are not in a rush, so we can just walk and enjoy the reflection of the moon, of the water, which looks beautiful. And after probably a few hours, I managed to escape much further away from the spawn. I settled down in a forest, in a spruce forest, to restock on some resources. I managed to get lots of bread and other resources, and then I just went away to the coordinates where my main account has been waiting for me. And as you can see, that's me boating towards the meeting point. It's always so funny to see other players nearby because I was always playing like solo, but now on the server it's really funny. especially when you see yourself. But yeah, I actually found this base, which is mostly griefed on my way, and I think it was like 20 something K away from the spawn, too close to the highway to stand like any longer. But it was not actually that bad. I mean, the houses were blown up, but there was no any withers, so probably TNT was utilized or crystals. And some structures were still easy to be repaired. So I noted the coordinates and maybe someday we will make it. And now we hear someone is climbing up. That's me. Yeah, and at this moment I'm playing on two accounts at the same time, using not only my PC but also the laptop. So yeah, as you can see, KeeperBot is my second account. So yeah, while switching from one mouse and keyboard to another, it looks really slow, but yeah, that was the whole point of the meeting, to exchange some resources. So I'm planting the e-chest, checking what's up, putting some things back and forth. Yeah, and as you can see, I'm planning to put all of my trash, let's say, and resources which are not needed any longer into the chest, so that I will have some free spots in my inventory, which I can use to store the shulker boxes. Because as you can see, I'm having lots of shulker boxes with the resources, some redstone, some pickaxes, chest plates, shovels, like you name it. And I'm putting everything inside of the e-chest. Of course, for this to be super effective, I probably need to have a premium queue on the second account as well, so that, for example, I can AFK fishing into the emptiness, and do some other stuff with my main account. But for now, I'm just having it as a second e-chest and inventory. That was rude. Or was it a thank you? But yeah, most of the good things are now hidden. I'm having a spare elytra and some rockets with me. And it's a time for us to go back and keep working. So yeah, I don't know. To me, it seems that escaping spawn, it's not too difficult. If you know what you are doing, it's rather simple. And of course, the main point is just to escape from 0, 0. So you just select a direction and go. And yeah, by some reason I was not able to destroy the chest with the axe. So I used my second account to do this instead. And maybe let's do a screenshot, so we can maybe post it later on Discord. Yeah, and what is that you can see now is that I'm having a full set of items on me, my shield, elytras, and a single shulker box with rockets, potions, and stuff. So not much, but still some valuable things. And why is that I'm putting some, let's say, attention to it, is because soon I will lose it all, unfortunately. But for now, here goes the screenshot. Boom. And yeah, now when we have exchanged the items, it would be a right time to go back home using one account, then another, because yeah, I'm still not a fan of idea going AFK with such a huge amount of good things in my inventory. But in any case, guys, I'm really sorry for the delay within the project and videos coming out. And I truly believe and hope that as long as I'll finish the project, we will go into the normal, let's say, pace of releasing at least one video per week. I assume it would be even more. But for now, I once again thank you so much for watching, for still being here with me, even though we are stagnating, even though it's boring, but I still appreciate you being here with me. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye, everyone.